And I believe we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream here on the channel. It's been a little while since we've done one of these. I was in the mood to do another one, so welcome, everyone. Hope you're all doing well this evening, or whatever time it is over where you are. It's around 7:30 here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. And I'm very excited because it has been a little while. Last stream we did here was February 1st. So very excited to be back here. In case you're wondering if I have an echo, or if the ground here looks unfamiliar, yeah, this is my grandparents' house, where I've filmed a lot of videos in the past. I have streamed here before a couple of times over the years. Sorry, it is like 80 degrees here for some reason today. Yesterday was like 50. Tomorrow's going to be like 50. And today, randomly, end of March, it's 80 degrees here. So I'm sorry if I sound kind of winded. It is really hot. But once again, thank you all for joining, and I'm very excited to be answering your questions here tonight. So whenever you're ready, I already see a couple questions coming in. So yeah, welcome, everybody. I will say I'm going to try not to answer duplicate questions this stream. Every once in a while, someone will ask a question and then someone else will come in, and I hate having to direct them to the start and be like, hey, I already answered that. But just so that it doesn't get repetitive for people watching, I am going to try to just answer questions once. If I feel those questions are good ones to answer. Wow, we already got 12 people. Geez, thank you, everybody. But yeah. Cars 2 in the background? No, there's... Oh, I thought you meant in my background. I assume you mean something in the background of the movie. In my background, it's just Pit Crew Sarge, and we have a Glow Racers with Jackson and Ramon, which I finally found today. I have no clue why it took me so long to find them. These are basically like the only... These are like the only Glow Racers I cared about, guys, honestly. And I am happy to have them. Oh, the camera's so close. The concern, the problem, is that, like, I have so many reviews to do right now that I think I said this in my community post earlier. I have so many reviews to do right now that the new items I'm reviewing are barely new anymore by the time I get there. By the time I get around to them. So that's going to be hard with the Glow Racers, because I'm definitely not going to... I'm definitely not going to focus on the Glow Racers immediately, because I have more interesting new stuff to review. But the Glow Racers are so... like, they're so irrelevant, guys. I feel like I should review them sooner to get them out of the way while there's still like a tiny bit of relevance left. But part of me is like, no, wait, review the other new items you have to do first and then get around to them later. But at that point, nobody will care anymore. I don't know. I know you don't follow racing, but when you do watch it, who's your favorite driver, specifically in NASCAR? When I say I don't follow racing, I mean I don't follow racing. I've never watched an actual race. So I don't have any favorites. I like Jimmy John Tire Tongue. I think he's pretty great. When he won the Flip Flap 400, that was pretty sick. Well, I don't have that many new items left. I have Pit Crew Sarge. I have the GRC Raul, which I'm not looking forward to, because that's the 2-pack of him and Miguel, and I just reviewed Miguel. I have 2 mini racer packs to get through. Um, I have the Bella Cadaver 2-pack, which I found, or Bella Cadaver, whatever, that I found recently for some reason. I don't know why I finally found that. Now I have the Glow Racers. So I don't know what order I'm going to review things in. At the very least, I have like the birthday haul. Not birthday, sorry. I do have the Christmas haul, and the other hauls are up to polls, so I don't have to decide those. I just have to decide what to put on those, and then you guys decide. When it comes to new releases, I like to pick the order because I try to do it by relevance, by audience interest, and by what I think would be the most popular item. And I usually want to review that first. Oh, I also have the metallic NASCAR Danny. See the Cars Ride construction? Has it started being built yet? Because I was at Disney a month ago and they haven't started building it yet. They are supposed to soon. I saw the new concept art. I didn't report on that in a video, but when I was over in Disney, they haven't started work over there. I actually took the riverboat around that area, which is where the car stuff is going to go. That's all part of my a big Disney vlog I'm working on. It was very nice to be in that area. I'm going to miss it now that I've seen it. So, yeah. We got a Mac iCar factory custom. Sorry, my allergies are being really annoying today because the weather's so inconsistent. I'd like to eventually, just to have it. I would like to. It's a matter of getting it, and I don't know how okay I am with buying a factory custom from China. That always feels very sketchy to me. I also don't like the concept of technically supporting a bootleg product. I know we call them factory customs for some reason. They're bootlegs using real molds. It's that simple. Mic is cutting out a tiny bit every now and then. I am sorry if that is that's happening. I was away from the mic a minute ago. I did stand up and step back when I was talking about Disney World. So maybe that's why I was cutting out. I'm usually a very emotive person when I talk. Even right now, I'm doing like hand motions. Welcome, Marcus. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. I'm usually kind of like a walk and talker. So sometimes when I do these streams, I get up and I move around a bit. I don't know why. Sometimes it bothers people. When I'm telling like a long story, I tend to move quite a bit, and sometimes people are like, "Can you stop?" I think the Race and Rescue line is getting a little too much hate. Is it frustrating that most new releases this year are that? Yeah. But I was shocked with how negative people were towards it when I did my thoughts video. I'm gonna try to be the positivity. For once, I'm gonna try to not be very sarcastic and cynical, and I'm gonna try to spread some positivity regarding that. I totally get people's complaints, and I agree with them to an extent. Yes, Pat's not here. I was gonna say happy early birthday. I have your birthday request I gotta do tomorrow, which I'm very excited for. Where are the Uptown Funk reviews recorded? At my computer desk in my living room. I've never really filmed there before. The problem is, obviously, I have a whole area to film in my room, but it's all Cars themed. And I don't always I don't always like when I did previous reviews on Uptown Funk. Sorry, I was losing my train of thought. When I did the Kermit Funko video and I did some live streams over there, I did them in my sister's room where I do live streams on this channel sometimes. But when I got the Rolf figure, my sister was sick, so I couldn't use her room. So I had to come up with a new place, and I chose that area in my living room, which I really like as a place to review. The only problem is it doesn't give me many opportunities to review. There really has to be a time where I'm home alone. I've been wanting to do the next review over there because I do have to do. I do have to review the Burt figure, and a figure of the Count just came out, which is hitting targets now. Unfortunately, I didn't find it today. I was going out really hoping to, but there aren't many times where I can film there, unfortunately. But I do really like it. I'd like to make a tie texture for GameCube. I was wondering what the avatar's eye color. Profile picture has them brown, but the custom here has them green. Yeah, so funny story with that. I don't know what people usually do for tie fan art. I think most people that do renders and stuff do the brown eyes because that's what the avatar has. So the reason why the eye colors are inconsistent, in real life my eyes are brown, so on the avatar they're brown, but I don't have brown paint. I do now. I have a brown Sharpie that I use to give characters brown eyes. But at the time I made this tie custom back in 2019, I didn't have brown paint. So that's why the custom eyes are green. But I would recommend brown is a bit more accurate. What are your thoughts on the customs Primal Productions made? I really like them. When I saw that he was repainting McQueen's for Guest Host Week, I kind of assumed they'd be tie customs. I was not expecting the Uptown Funk Racer, and I was very excited about that. He did suggest, he did say in his video that he wanted to send them to me, and we are actually working that out. Hopefully, we're planning to exchange information so that he can send me those customs, which would be very cool. The Uptown Fun car especially is very cool. And people have asked me several times, when are you going to do a Project 10K? Nice, that way I'll save time on replacing Racer 94 Sector. Thanks, no problem. Yeah, that's the deal with the eyes. Yeah, so we are working that out so he could send me those customs, which is going to be fun. So I've gotten a lot of people asking me if I plan on doing a gold tie custom, a Project 10K tie custom. Welcome, Elijah. Good to see you. Hello. Welcome, Frost Shock Bricks. Thank you for joining as well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, a lot of people have asked me where the gold tie custom is. But now, if Primal Production sends me one, I don't have to make it. I will say, I think his decals are paper, which I am a little concerned about. I'm sure they're on there just fine, but I don't. I am concerned if they're being shipped. What's the first video game you ever played? That's a good question. I don't remember. I'm not sure. I wish I knew, man. I like that I read that question knowing it was one I wanted to answer and didn't have an answer in mind because I'm not entirely sure. I had I don't know. So my most detailed custom, I'm not sure, honestly. A lot of the Batcar ones, probably. I know I did a short a year or two ago going over best customs. Probably some of the Bat ones, honestly. You're still working on season 5 of Cars Adventures. I'm hoping to bring it back very soon because I do have some plans for Cars Adventures in the future that I want to discuss. I say that like it's a super dire situation, but it's not. But there are some big changes coming, and I've said this before, but there are changes coming to the format of Cars Adventures to make it a bit easier for me to make and release consistently. How's the Disney video going along? It is going very well. Maybe I could give you guys a preview. I use adhesive stickers. I confirm it's hard, but it works. Here in Argentina, I haven't found it where to print water slide decals. Yeah, I want to do decals really bad. That's kind of on my bucket list. Well, you know, I people have been very kind regarding Project 10K. I'll get a lot of questions sometimes asking where certain videos are. And sometimes it definitely gets annoying, but I understand it's people being passionate about it. Other than getting a couple more like Project 11K now jokes, people have been very respectful about the fact that Project 10K has been on break. But I did want to put up a post today just to clarify kind of where I've been, because I feel like since I've gotten back, I've done really nothing but reviews, and that's why. But the Disney vlog is going very well. Let me get it up for a second. He says, showing his iMovie to the world because I'm so archaic. But as you can see, it is 4.5 hours. Yeah, guys, I don't know why there's blue tape on this table. It's not my table. This is my grandparents' house. Yeah, it is. It's 4.5 hours, guys. There's a lot in here. I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very excited to show it to you guys. I think it'll have a better chance over on my vision. That's me. That's my face. No way. All of my last day, I was there for 3 days. All of day 3 is edited. All of day 3 is edited. So that's day 3. That's this crepe I had. Guys, this crepe, let me tell you guys about the crepe. Where did it go? Let me tell you how good this crepe I ate was. Okay. This was a really good crepe. That's all we got. There's your preview for the Disney vlog. Really good crepe. But yeah, there's not much going on. There's really not much to see down here. I did just want to give you guys kind of a skim through. Is that me? That's me at the airport. Then here's day 2, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've been editing it every morning. It's been very fun to do. I've been editing it for about an hour every morning before school. I'd love to do gameplay videos if I had a better means to screen record, which I don't. So, I mean, a lot of fun stuff going on there. I hope you guys check it out. We'll definitely promote it over on this channel. But since I went to Disney World to go on the Muppet ride one last time, so it's going to go on Muppet on Funk also because I've done Disney Parks content over there, and it's done very well. How's the planes video? I haven't worked on the planes video in a little while, but there's only about an hour left that I need to edit for the planes video. The plan currently is get the Disney vlog out, then finish Project 10K, then make Diecast History a frequent series on the channel, then get the planes review out, hopefully early on in the summer. CapCut gives watermark, so I'll pass. iMovie is basic, but it works for what I'm doing, and when it doesn't, I've found ways to make it work. How long will the planes video be? The planes video is currently 6.5 hours, but one of the parts has to be trimmed down. There's a section where I do some interviews with other Cars channels, and we talk about planes, and those parts have to be kind of compiled together into one. And that should cut down about 20 minutes. It's not all about the movie, for the record. It's really everything that has to do with planes. I touch on the video game. and merchandise and other stuff. Some of these in very extensive segments. I talk about shorts and other promotional material. I don't want to spoil all the contents of that video, but it's not all just the review of planes. And I've had some wonderful help from Marina and Calypso. And I think Robin has edited part of that for me as well. So, then I have handled the rest. Will you add sections things? I should add chapter markers. I probably will. In the video, I do have it divided off into sections. So, I should in editing. But yeah, that's been very fun to make. Haven't worked on it in a little while, but it's one that I am kind of cautious to get back to because there's so much. Next one of your random skit videos. I have no idea. I've had a lot of fun doing them recently. I really enjoy just doing these stupid videos when I come up with dumb ideas, and I'm not entirely sure what the next one will be. For years, I wanted to do like a YouTuber morning routine video parody about cars. And that dude's morning routine, terrifying, weird, like alpha male dude bro morning routine video went up and became a meme. I was like, now's my chance. And I think the time's already passed. Now I'm in a really tough place where it feels like if I do that now, it feels like I missed the trend. But that's an idea I've literally had for years. But some of the other video parodies I have are just plays on popular YouTube parodies, YouTube genres. I really wanted to do an ASMR parody. The Planes retrospective is a movie retrospective. There aren't voice roles in that. That's a review. Gonna make a new Kara Crashwell custom. I don't really have a need to. I don't have a need to. The green on her is fading a little. I'll probably repaint her. ASMR would go hard. What do you think of Marvel's 5 hours Avengers Doomsday live stream? I was there the whole time. It really helped me through my class that I had that day. I have a Zoom class on Wednesday, so I was doing that. Should review the Race and Rescue book. I do plan to when it comes out. The cast is pretty solid. Cast is pretty solid. I'm excited. There are just a lot of notable exclusions that are odd, and I assume that's not everyone. But yeah. From Plushyrama, what car are you least excited to review? That's a really good question. So I got a lot right now. Probably Metallic NASCAR Danny. Probably. Quite frankly, did they say it wasn't everyone? Okay, cool. Because I remember they said there would be 40 characters in it, and that was 27. It was Blue Grit. I was not looking forward to reviewing Blue Grit. For some reason, the previous Radiator Springs 500.5 custom reviews, reviews just didn't do really well, and I don't know why. So I wasn't looking forward to it, but I had fun with it. When's the next Diecast History episode? I've gotten so many questions about Diecast History. I know I've been promising it for a long time, and I appreciate that people are passionate about it because I know it's probably the biggest series that I do right now. I'm just working on so many big projects right now that I really just haven't been able to finish Diecast History. I talked about it in the channel update I put up on my community page earlier today. If you'd like to hear more, I'm not going to get super into it. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. My dream is to make Diecast History a series I release every 2 weeks, but it takes so long. I can't right now. After Project 10K is done and after the planes video is done, I want Diecast History to be an every other week thing. Right now, I just have too many big projects that I have to focus on instead. How are you doing, Ty? I'm doing well. Thank you, Rusty's95. I hope you've gotten your Walmart receipt by now. Seems a little awkward on your end. Well, the doc episode has been recorded since December. I've also genuinely just been struggling with motivation for it. Diecast History takes so long and has so many parts to it. You know, Weird Products is easy to make. It takes a while, but it's easy. I just record things, put footage and images on screen. Same with Errors and Inconsistencies. Errors and Inconsistencies takes a very long time because everything is so specific. I have a new Errors fully recorded. It's not edited. I'm not sure when it'll be out, but I did make one recently. But Diecast History is so many stages. I have to make the templates, which on their own take an insanely long time as I go through every single item. Actually, what I do first is I record first, then I do the templates. Then I need to record the footage of each of the items. I have to reach out to people who have the items I don't have, see what they have, see what they don't have, wait for them to send me that footage back. Then I have to edit together the footage of the items. And then I have to put other footage on screen. And then I have to fill in the spots for cars that I don't have. There are so many steps to Diecast History. And for the first time ever, I actually got some editing help on the doc episode. I had Calypso and Robin both helping me out, which was super, super nice of them. And now I do have a few sections left to do. Actually, Glow Racers Mater is a repaint of Pit Crew Mater with headset from Cars 2, not NASCAR Mater. Actually, I know there's barely any difference, but technically. Yeah, so that's what takes Diecast History forever, and I really want to make it a frequent series, guys. I really, really do. It takes so long. Luigi and Guido are next, which is exciting. Happy birthday, Manola Neon 55. I hope you have a great birthday. Hope you have a great day. Tomorrow's actually my dad's birthday. Can you think of a Diecast History episode in which you won't need to reach out to other people for variants you don't own? Well, that actually doesn't take so long. I know from how I listed it, it made it seem like a really long process. It's not. That's always the first thing I do, just because I know some people might take a while. But no, there isn't a single character out there that would warrant an entire episode where I have every variant of them. There's just not. Cruz and Jackson are close. I've been collecting every item since Cars 3 came out, and I don't have every item. But something like Cruz and Jackson, I might be very, very, very close to having all of them. But there are no characters where I have every single one. I have every next gen, but not every next gen variant. Thank you, Marcus. I also hope my dad has a happy birthday. I will say my stream wished him a happy birthday. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so there's nobody that I have every variant of. There's no group I have every character from. So And I like that because it makes it a bit more collaborative. It also makes it easier for me, right? Because I get full footage. I don't just have images. What Cruz and Jackson variants are you missing? Technically, I've heard that those weird color changers that popped up in like 2018 are different than the ones we got in 2020. So I think I'm missing those. But I'll have to look into that more. So I'm not sure how true that is entirely. I think they are the same. Cruz. I'm not sure for Cruz, but for Jackson, welcome Jared Lego Tractor. Hope you're having a good day. For Cruz, I'm not sure. For Jackson, I know I'm missing Steel Blue Jackson, but I know people who have him. Robin, I think, has him. For Cruz, I'm not entirely sure if I'm missing. There you go. I don't have the Super Chase version of Francis Beltline. There you go. Jackson is different. Yeah, Jackson changes to a different shade of blue in that weird international color changer. I remember seeing a picture of Cruz in 2015 color changers packaging and was so confused. Yeah, those popped up randomly. I want to say in Spain somewhere. It was in Europe, I think. I believe it was in Europe. And I think the Jackson is different. The Cruz might be different. But I'm missing Steel Blue Jackson. I don't have Francis Beltline. And for Cruz, that might be all. That might be it for Cruz. Unless I'm missing an Expanded Universe one. Which I don't think I am. Yeah. I'm going to go check BDD, see what's up there. Let's see. Cruz. I don't have JRC Cruz. I'm just going to assume by the time I get to her in Diecast History, I will own her. I don't have, there's a rubber tire variant of Rusty's Cruz, which is very obscure, but I don't have that. Oh, and I don't have the 2018 Metallic Cruz. I don't have her. For Jackson, we said I'm missing Steel Blue. I'm missing that original color changer. And that's it. I have all the Jacksons other than that. So, yeah, there aren't going to be any characters that I have every single variant of. I have every next gen, but I don't have every next gen variant. The plan for the next gens is to just split them up into maybe 2 or 3 parts. I'm not going to give Ryan his own episode, or Chase. Together they may have enough to make a full episode, which is wild. But I am missing some next gens because I didn't buy all the endurance racers. I stopped when the last wave came out with Michael Roeder and Flipped Over. I did see them once at a local toy store for a ridiculously hiked price, and I wasn't a fan of the endurance racers, so I just passed on them. And then the last wave of Rocket Racers was not released in the US, so I don't have the guys from that. So while I have most next gens, do I count Thailand cars as variants? No, or I would have used them in Diecast History by now. If it's a production variant, like a country variant, I don't count it. I only count official variants and then sometimes updates. You know, if Thailand makes an update to a car that's so drastically different, collectors tend to count it as a separate variant, then I will too. Like when I get to Ramon, a lot of the Thailand variants are full-on updates of previous models with fully new paint, different facial expressions, etc. Those will be counted separately. But for something like Otis, where Thailand made a big improvement on him, but it's still just regular old Otis, and we all just see him as Otis's Thailand variant, he will be counted as one. And in his segment, I'll talk about both. Think of how I covered Cruising McQueen at the start of the series, where I talked about him, then at the end I said, well, several years later, when Thailand took over, they did this variant where they added the bumper stickers, right? That's typically how I handle it. Komodo, yeah, Komodo will be one section talking about both variants because they are just regular Komodo. Kabuto, however, Kabuto will be different because as a fan base, we consider Kabuto with Flames 2023 to be different from the 2014 variant because they have different expressions and different histories. Komodo is different, but he's still just regular Komodo. New Cars tunes in a nutshell. I've considered it. I just think the video would be too short. I want to redo the other Cars movies in a nutshell. It's been a long time. Do you prefer China or Thailand? That's a very loaded question because they do both have their benefits. Thailand has done a lot of good for the line, a lot of good fixes. I mean, I just dropped my keys. I'm at my grandparents' house because they're not home. So this is their table. I tend to prefer China, but it's very case by case. There are definitely Thailand cars that are significant improvements. A lot of Thailand cars are significant improvements. It's funny because Thailand started off with everybody hating it, and now everyone is so excited when a car comes back because we get to see the Thailand variant. It's funny to see how the culture has changed. You should make your own Mater's Tall Tales. That's something I actually tried to do several years ago. Back in 2018, I did a series called I did a Mildly Optimistic. I'm very excited. Andor Season 2 is the only Star Wars thing I'm interested in right now, just generally speaking. When's Diecast History coming back? I just answered that a few minutes ago. I'm not going to get into it again. I'm not sure. I don't think Thailand has to do with the deluxes going away. I think there are larger factors at play than that. I don't have a date for Diecast History. It's getting very frustrated how frequently I'm asked about it. And again, I appreciate that the people are excited for it, but it's, yeah, I hate to say it, but it'll be done when it's done. I have, as I've said before, even already on this stream, I have a large amount of very large projects that I'm working on right now. Diecast History will be there when it's there. But yeah, we were actually just talking about that, so sorry. Thailand did start downsizing the deluxe line, but I don't think that the fate of the deluxe line is tied to what country was making cars. I think there are larger external factors than that. Thank you for joining us, Cones Groceries. We have a controversial question. When do you think was the downfall of the diecast line? There wasn't one. It's still doing just fine. I don't think Tomica's made any GRC cars. And what Tomica makes doesn't have an effect on what Mattel makes. They're completely different toy companies stationed in, you know, completely different countries. There have been several cases where Tomica's made items that Mattel has not. Their entire fire and rescue line, and if you want to look within lines, they've made ice racer variants of Cruise, Jackson, and I believe Mater, as well as Thomasville racers for Cruise and the King. So what they make doesn't guarantee anything Mattel does. It wasn't instead of the GRC, it was a few years ago. Do you think there are enough items for Weird Frank products? I would love to do a Weird Products. Tomica made a cheap time travel meter, and I respect them for that. I want to buy a Tomica car someday, guys. I really do. I want to get that McQueen Day McQueen that looks like he was taken over by Venom.
Eddie, it's Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow.
Yeah, I'd love to do weird tractor tipping products. There's definitely enough out there. It wouldn't be Frank. It would just be general tractor tipping toys. I'm actually not sure what the next Weird Products is. I don't know. Yeah, I've wanted to do... Your Arnold impression sounds angry today. Yeah, I've wanted to do ones for Piston Cup racers for a while. I wanted to do a Dynaco episode. I've done weird places. Well, actually, someone did.
Eddie, we eat losers for breakfast.
There you go. Someone else did weird play sets, but I do want to do weird play sets part 2. What happened to weird product testing? What did happen to weird product testing? I filmed it. Let me tell you guys a story. I was very excited for that series. I was going to buy Weird Cars products and test them. Then that remote control Fillmore I bought didn't work. It did not work. It didn't work. Doesn't function. So I never made the video. I would still like to at some point. I've saved the footage for when the time is right. The other thing I bought for that McQueen and Sally racing set, the race and chase set, right? I have that on display in my room. Welcome, Luck Films. Thank you for joining us. I have that on display on my bookshelf. I haven't opened it, but I would like to review it. I don't think I'll do weird product testing anymore. In hindsight, it felt like a waste of money and space, but I will still review the race and chase set. I was really hoping you'd review the amazing Lightning McQueen album with a mohawk. I don't know if that would fit my head, man. Why'd you make your Cars OC a McQueen recolor? Because, quite frankly, everyone was doing it in 2017. Everyone was doing next gen OCs at the time, and I thought they were kind of overdone. And to me, the next gens are representing kind of these like pompous jerk racers who are kind of unlikable. Over time, that's shifted, obviously, but they are, as a group, a kind of antagonistic force in Cars 3, so I didn't like the concept of my profile picture being an X-Gen. Additionally, the Ty lore, which was come up with by my old friend, Fabulous Cars Fan 129, was that he was a crew chief for an X-Gen. So we based him on a previous racer model.
Eddie, we have to single-handedly save our universe from getting scrapped. They brought back Robert Downey Jr., Eddie. Eddie.
Do you have any factory customs? I have one that the Piston 11 sent me last summer. It's a McQueen with a flag on him. I'll be reviewing that soon. Yeah, I'd like to see, a lot of people are saying like interesting picks for Cars OCs. I'd like to see more people just do generic cars. You don't have to be some super epic racer, you know, if you're doing a Cars OC. You can just be. Hold on a second, guys. I have to go plug in my phone. I'm going to be so real with you guys. I don't know what I can unplug here because this isn't my house. There we go. I unplugged a lamp. You can just be. Isn't that wonderful? Are we charging? Okay. Yeah, McQueen is the only car of his model. But, just be, exactly. McQueen is the only car of his model, but I've reused McQueen several times in Cars Adventures just because he's such a common diecast. In Cars Adventures, the original Ty was a Bobby Swift repaint, or it was like Chip Gearings, I think. I still have it. And he gets in a wreck in an early season of the series and is rebuilt as a McQueen model. So canonically, he wasn't born this way. See, I don't get people saying Race and Rescue feels juvenile. This is a toy line for children. I get, the rescue vehicles obviously appeal to kids, but to me, that's no more goofy than Car Dinosaur or something like the Rocket Racers or the Drag Racers. I think are significantly worse in that area. Jack to post, thank you. Do you have an in-universe reasoning for McQueen being one of a kind? No. No, I don't think we do. But it makes sense. Race and Rescue is literally what they did with Mini Adventures. I think Race and Rescue is more structured than Mini Adventures was. As a Target the other day, I saw 4 of the Burt figures, no Ernie. I was looking for the count. No, it wasn't made for the Cars YouTube channel. It was made for the kids that want to buy toy cars. Am I the only one who's forgotten about Cars on the Road completely other than the diecast line? No, welcome. Join the club, man. Here, come over here. Yeah. Woo! And universe reasoning for McQueen being one of a kind is because he's the main character. I like the rescue side more than the race side. Is there a cake for our first meeting? I could get you one, potentially. Look, I'm just happy that for once we're getting a mainline, or for once we're getting an expanded universe line with new Radiator Springs variants. I'm so tired of the racers. At the very least, this time with the GRC, the racers I actually care about. But if I see one more Ryan inside Laney, guys, I'm not buying it. Well, no, again, in Cars Adventures, the original tie was a Bobby Swift model car who was rebuilt. Still not going to get over the fact that they made a reporter helicopter a firefighter. I think Morgan Martin's is still cool. I understand he's scaled down and that's frustrating, but no ambulance. I hate to break it to you guys, but no ambulance in the Cars diecast line has been to scale. That's part of why I love Race and Rescue. I'm just a sucker for obscure characters getting new variants. Although I would have preferred someone other than Kathy Copter. I like her being there. It's fun. Well, Race and Rescue being Cars Adventures, that isn't something I've thought about. I guess technically, like GRC I've thought of for Cars Adventures. Race and Rescue I can't because of the status of Chick Hicks. So probably not. Could be fun to do a movie, a Race and Rescue movie though. Why did my phone just unlock and open this stream? It was a ghost that's a big fan of my channel. I know him. His name is Jeremy. Nice guy. I think doing a Race and a Rescue movie would be very, very fun to do. It's just a matter of getting every item in a timely manner. I should do it in the style of A Christmas Chaos. I should get Pikmin Purple back. We should do an absolutely insane movie where Radiator Springs gets set on fire. He liked that. He texted me the other day. He's doing a semester abroad in the UK right now. And he texted me the other day, like, I really want to voice Mater again. I'm surprised the Race and Rescue line. I didn't say anything negative about Race and Rescue. I actually said I think it's been overhated, but okay. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't done sooner. Tomica's been doing Fire and Rescue Cars diecasts for 10 years. And Many Adventures did it in 2008. There have been books where the characters become rescue vehicles. It's not a new concept for the Cars series. It's just a new concept for the diecast line. So some of the criticisms I've seen for it have been completely irrelevant in that regard. If they'd thrown in a few more new movie releases this year, or even new on-the-road releases, the complaints you see for that line would not exist to the extent in which they do. I don't know, guys. I'm over it. I'm over the complaints. I'm gonna buy them and review them. I've been really burnt out from the negativity I've seen in this fan base in the last few weeks, just in general. It's been really discouraging to me as a creator, and that goes beyond. It goes beyond just Race and Rescue. And I came back from guest host week. I was like, oh, I can't wait to talk about the poster. And literally every comment except like 5 were really negative. It's not negativity towards me. It's just exhausting to read through. Obviously, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but it's like it's getting tiring for me. Honestly, I can't like. I just feel like I'm hearing constant complaining, and it's getting annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a. Oh, I do feel overworked with videos, but it's okay. It's hard. I have so many projects right now that I have so many projects right now. I don't know what to uh what to work on. And in doing so, I don't feel motivated to work on anything. I keep feeling like I have so much pressure to do diecast history because people keep asking me. Even on this stream, 2 people have asked me already. Within 40 minutes, 2 people asked me where diecast history is, and it's not motivating. And like I said, I appreciate the passion, but it really it's discouraging to me because it makes me feel really pressured. And I know people aren't gonna mind, realistically, when it comes out. Um, but it's getting like it's getting it's been getting frustrating. I've been having difficulty just kind of dealing with the fan base. If you're over on my Discord server, I left I left it. it it just felt like I was surrounded with a lot of negativity so often, and I'm trying my best over here, man. It's not even negativity directed towards me. It's just negativity in general, and I wasn't, you know, it's frustrating. I do what I can. I do what I can to my make my little corner of the internet as good as I can. But you know, I can't I can't control, you know, I can't you know, I can't change how other people feel. I can't dictate the opinions of a fandom, and that's fine. That's not what I want to do. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. But yeah, it's I just haven't been it's so draining sometimes. This is why I hardly get active in the community anymore. People just complain about toys. I wish more people would realize that we're just talking about kids' toys. It's not that deep. And I feel like I've seen it get really bad in the last few years. And it's frustrating. Like I said, I do what I can. We're just talking about toy cars. It's like that's it. Yeah, this is the Ty's existential crisis. Dude. I don't know. It's something that I can't really. It's something I don't really think needs to be addressed in like a major video. If you're asking me for my real thoughts, sometimes it's a little draining. That's part of why I wanted to do this stream. I wanted to hang out with you guys. And yeah, I mean, look, I've done this every day for almost 8 years. I started this when I was 13. I turned 21 next month. So it has its ups and downs. Recently, I felt a little. I've just felt a little tired. And sometimes it can just be frustrating with the negativity. Ty's honest talk about grown adults who complain about small metal toys stream. Yeah, I try to be the best I can be here. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm not even like when I say this, I'm not even thinking of anyone specific. Just generally speaking. So, I know half the chat is just making insanely strange off-topic jokes right now, but thanks for being here anyway. Birthday's May 2nd. Yeah, thank you. I will say, yeah, on a positive note, the Glow Racers, that's a line that a lot of people don't care about. I did a video almost a year ago, that video, Glow Racers, What Killed the Hype. And in the last year, I think the negativity mostly comes from adult collectors that based off nostalgia and always prefer old things over new ones. Yeah. That's the same birthday as two-time NASCAR champion Kyle Busch. Woo! I also have the same birthday as The Rock. Yeah, people who are just kind of nostalgia blind bother me, but you're going to find them in every community. People who always jump to things used to be better bothers me because I don't think they have. I think we've been in a rough patch with the diecast line for the last few years, but things always get better. They're always ups and downs. But yeah, the Glow Racers Ramon and Jackson are both pretty good. They're probably my two favorite items in the line. And I will say it's a shame that the Glow Racers are probably canceled. I know a lot of people don't care anymore, but I will say I'm happy the line is probably done, but we were supposed to get Flip Dover, Sally, and Ray Reverham, and I'm very disappointed that those aren't happening, especially Ray Reverham and also Sally. It's disappointing we're not going to get those. But Jackson and Ramon, man, I'm very happy. Ty just came in and have zero idea what just happened, but I just listened to Shadow of a Man. It's so good, isn't it? Was Sheldon Shifter also leaked? It's so good. It kind of sounds like a Michael Jackson song. But it's so good, man. It's one of my favorites. Every community I'm in has something crazy about it, sadly. Yeah, well, that's how it goes. And I'm sorry if I was being such a downer there. I've been a little been kind of struggling with motivation recently, and I'm trying to get back. Yeah, no, Garden of Eden's probably better. I listened to Blade of Grass last night. It's a very sad song, but it's a pretty nice one. It's in the same vein of a lot of stuff from Joanne, from kind of that general area. Yeah, Blade of Grass has a very nice story behind it. If you look into it, I think the story is nicer than the song. Her fiance proposed to her by tying a blade of grass around her hands. I don't need motivation, but thank you. So I like the story there, but the song itself was a little underwhelming. Sorry, Cars Like Ninjago has been listening to the new Lady Gaga album with me. Speaking of how I feel, no worries. It's good to get your thoughts out every once in a while. Yeah, these are the types of things that I like talking about on live streams, because I don't think it's relevant to say it to my entire audience in a video. Like, I don't want to make a whole video where the point is like, guys, I'm tired. Like, if you want to do that, you have the right to do that. I just feel like what am I gonna say? Like, I don't want to make it a pity party. I don't want to make a video about it. I don't want to do a video where like, guys, I'm kind of unmotivated right now. I want to just make content. Let's demotivate Ty. Yes! Yeah! Good! Good. That's how I should propose if I can't find a Ninjago ring. You know how they used to do those Lego watches? You should make one of those, use those chain links, and propose to someone with that. I mean, ideally, I would propose to someone with a ring pop. That's what I'd do. That would be my ultimate showing of love to my partner in question. Yes, do that. Yeah, I should. I Oh yeah, Deadpool does do it. The girl who accepts El Matador as a symbol of our engagement is the one. No, seriously? You think I would give up an El Matador? He's like $1,000, man. No. I was gonna say something really bad, but then someone would clip it, so I won't. Lady McQueen ring box on Google. That I mean, I bet you guys there's like a Muppet engagement ring out there I can do. When I start Muppet weird products, it's all over, guys. I want to do Muppet weird products on Uptown Funk. That would be the end. It would all be over there. It's too good of an idea. You think Cars products are weird? Imagine being a property that's existed for 60 years. There's some I saw a Kermit the Frog globe once. Just straight up a globe. There's so much weird Muppet stuff out there. I've wanted to do that for a long time. I will say, while I've been struggling with motivation over here, I have been enjoying Uptown Funk a lot more than I used to, which is good. I'm trying to do better and be a bit more consistent over there. I'd like to do that. Kermit's Mr. Worldwide for real. Will Uptown Funk be joining the stream? He's yeah, it's Kermit's. Let me find a picture of you guys. It used to be sold at Hallmark in like the mid 2010s. I've seen it around. There should be a new Uptown Funk video dropping tonight or tomorrow. So he's not here right now. The funny thing is, I've made my own Grover's Jobs. Grover's Jobs tier list a week ago. That's amazing. Did I make that public? I think I did. The list. So I don't have space on my channel right now to make big videos. So I was nice enough. Calypso was nice enough to edit the entire next Uptown Funk video. Uptown Funk's at a funeral today. Please respect his privacy during these tough times. Okay, guys, I gotta show you. Yes, here it is. It's the Kermit Memo Globe. In 2015, Hallmark produced a Kermit Globe, a dry erase board in the shape of Kermit the Frog's face. Hold on. Ready? I found it, guys. Let me take my phone off the tripod. Why is it a globe? I should buy it. I should buy it. I start at the top. How much is it tossed? It's how much did I just say how much is it tossed? Did it tossed? How much did it tossed? I don't know. It did tossed very far. I don't remember. I do remember when it was out. Kermit Earthers. Sailing around the earth to prove that it's shaped like Kermit the Frog. That'd be wild, guys. If you're British, my hot dog eating Americans, I'll put unsubscribe. Did I do a British accent? I don't get. Why is everyone saying I'm British? Tara, are you secretly Penguin Zero? Yes, I am. I have been this whole time. Yeah, I hate to break you. I was almost in the Hunger Games. You could see my arm in the background of one scene. It sounded British. Water. Great time to enter the stream. Kermit the Frog shaped Earth. The Cars diecast line situation is crazy, guys. They made a main line where almost all the cars, except for two of them, are based around a firefighting line, and that doesn't even exist yet. And that's pretty much it. See ya. The new Kermit globe is crazy, guys. I don't get what you're saying about water. I'm so confused. I'm not really a dog person. I'm sorry. I'm not really a pet person in general. As a child, I had a goldfish, but it was one of those goldfish you get at a fair. Oh, very nice. I'm happy to see Jonathan's out. Am I so out of touch that I don't get why people are making fun of the pronunciation of water? I'm so confused, guys. Yeah, I had a pet goldfish. I named him Ernie after the Muppet. He died a day later because, got him from a fair. I don't know why I remember that so strongly, but that was the closest thing. As a child, I ate sand. As a child, I ate tape. I didn't swallow it, but I chewed tape. I was in the first grade, and this girl. When my dad was a kid, he had a goldfish for his birthday, and it died before the party even ended. Ugh! As a child, I chewed on my bed. Carlos likes Ninjago, you're British. Why are people talking about the pronunciation of water? I'm getting a pig named Millie after the toss here. I have a cat called Big G. You would name a cat Big G. What does the G stand for? On the next Stars Adventures episode, I saw the post and just asking about it. I'm not sure. I said this earlier in the okay. Your surname. I said this earlier in the stream, but there are some big changes coming to the format of Cars Adventures to try to fix its upload schedule. I just have to get the rest of this season done first. I'm not sure when, but I'm hoping soon. I don't want to make promises for Cars Adventures because there were several times where I said it was going to come back and it didn't, so I don't want to place a date on it. Yeah, I don't get the water thing, guys. What have I done? I get the British pronunciation of water, but I don't get. Did I say it Britishly? This is the quality content you're subscribed for, right? The Thai pronouncing water situation is crazy. We're not jinx yourself more than you have already. Yeah, Cars Adventures is cursed, actually. Any bad diecast coming soon? How so? What do you mean? Ty, have you already got yourself a Jack Black Minecraft figure? I looked for one, man. I couldn't find it. I saw a plush of him today. I hated it. People are making jokes about water because there's a joke that British people can't pronounce water. It's funny considering I've never heard anyone say it like in the meme. If I had a goldfish, I'd name it Ernie after his cousin who died when Ty was a kid. I like the implication that they'd be related no matter what. Yeah, I saw they did Minecraft movie Lego sets. That movie looks genuinely so awful. Genuinely. But I'm trying to force my sister to see it with me. Oh, the bad cars advertisement in the community posts. That's for the next era's inconsistencies. I'll get back to that. I'm trying to force my sister to see it with me. She made me go see a middle school production of The Wizard of Oz recently. And Dorothy missed about half of her lines. So as payback, I'm trying to make her see. Just made the Bad Diecast Chipmunks remix public. Excuse me? The apple throwing, yeah. Yeah, so she made me. So my sister's a dance teacher. And some of her kids were in a middle school production of Wizard of Oz. And she wanted to see it because I kept asking her to go, and it was very nice. No, you've shown me. Please don't spam my chat with Jack Black dialogue. Was Wizard of Oz supposed to be a recreation of the one in Darwin again? I wish, dude. I was waiting for Greg Heffley to show up, man. Yeah. So she's a dance teacher, and some of the kids, some of the kids she teaches were in it. So I came with her. And I mean, let's just say I got a lot more entertainment out of middle school musicals when I was a child. And my sister was performing in them. Yeah, there were several line flubs, some weird mic stuff going on. So that was really awkward. Should have been doing CinemaSins type commentary earlier. Toto was a person for some reason. It was just an actual girl in a dog costume. It was weird. I didn't like it. Anyway, I'm trying to force my sister to see the Minecraft movie with me. I'd see it with my friend, but he's British right now. He's doing study abroad. They made the dog a human now. Well, no, she was still a dog. Any ideas for new projects? I have so many big ones I'm working on right now. I don't really have a. I did start recording that video I promised on my community tab a few days ago, reading through people's suggestions for Cars diecasts. Like my reactions to cars people want made, so that should be coming soon, maybe. odds of me finding your friend. I can tell you his location privately, and you can track him down. You need to go up to him and say like an inside joke that only he and I would know, and completely trip him up. You should walk up to him and go, "I loved you in Cars Christmas Chaos." Oh, my middle school. One time my school had a concert and the sound system glitched out during. So my middle school had these insanely terrible audio errors there when I was a kid, and luckily they didn't this time. I know what Mater said before the cut off. I've seen the clip and just walk away. I did show you the uncensored version, didn't I? I sent the when goodbye Kirby Kirby, thanks and thank you for joining us. When Mater swore in Christmas Chaos, he actually said it. We just censored it and cut it off. But the audio's out there. I have it privately. It's gonna be like the SpongeBob Sailor Mouth thing all over again. Saved in my camera roll now. I want to do Christmas Chaos bloopers. I am running out of storage desperately because of the Planes video and the Disney video and Project 10K and other stuff I'm working on. But I am saving all the Christmas Chaos footage because I want to do bloopers someday. Well, let's just say that's not the last project you'll see us do. We need PG-13 Christmas Chaos. I'd say Christmas Chaos is already a PG-13. Yeah, I probably will. Mater gets arrested for stalking a British woman. I guess technically. I think I'll probably do a blooper video this Christmas. Yeah, I don't know if we're doing a sequel, but this Christmas. But we do have plans for a future project. What do you think, Daredevil Born Again? Insanely good, like on par with the original show. It's very, very good. I mean, Christmas Chaos, I thought it wouldn't go over well. I thought people would be mad because we made it kind of raunchy and like dirtier and stuff. I thought people would be mad. People were not mad. People were very happy with Christmas Chaos. There's some real funny comments on there. I do need to remove it from my homepage because it's weird that it's like the top video on my homepage when it's no longer close to Christmas. I did that when it first came out in hopes that more people would see it, and now it has about 5,000 views. So I want to delist it, and I'll probably put Ties Cars 4 back on there. Christmas Chaos came out when I was sick, and that movie was the only smiling I did during that time. Well, thank you. I'm happy I was able to help you through that. We had a lot of fun. There's a lot of good stuff in there. He's, like I said, he's doing study abroad. I miss him, man. He's coming home soon. I think. The fun thing with Christmas Chaos was like every day we filmed it, it got funnier. Yes, I do know Scott the Waz. I used to watch. I don't really watch. I'm still subscribed to him. I don't watch him that much anymore. But he doesn't upload that much anymore, other than on his other channels. Yeah, maybe you should delist Bad Diecast, and I'll post it over here. Bad Diecast Nightcore. I'll do that. Can you remove that? I'll post it. I can post it someday. I think that'd be really funny. Goodbye, high pitched bad diecast. What's been your favorite guest host week of the three? That's a very good question. I'm not sure. I think probably the second one. This year's was very good. All three of them have been very good. I think 2 is probably my favorite. I liked mine. I agree with a lot of the points made. I don't think that Pixar making a sequel to one movie confirms the existence of another. International Love Video has been a joke between me and my friend for a year now. The International Love Video is one of my favorite things ever posted to my channel. I was really disappointed Master of Pasta couldn't come back this year. He's in school, so. It's just asking. No, I know. I don't think there's a correlation. Sorry if that sounded rude on my end. I was just saying I don't believe there's a correlation there. I don't know how to speak Spanish. I'm sorry. I coasted by in high school Spanish for a few years, and then I took a college class. I'm Italian. Don't ask me to speak Italian. I don't know a single word in the language, other than spaghetti. Tagliaferros, all of Italy. You know, I mean, I know some Italian, but it's like I only know profanity, you know? You could recast the Cars movies, who would you cast? Everybody, every single character is voiced by me. So I can get filthy rich on that Disney money. What are you doing for Ty's Cars Book Club? I'm when it comes back, I'm continuing the Cars 2 from the perspective of Finn McMissile. But I am gonna do a video on Mater and the Easter Buggy around Easter. So after we're done with Cars 2 from Finn's perspective, which is either gonna be 3 or 4 parts. I don't remember. I will be back to the comics. You'll be doing the Race and Rescue book. Yeah, it doesn't come out until August. So, we have time. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the stream in probably about a half hour. But I got to take you guys on a field trip. You see, I don't have water. I finished my water bottle several minutes ago. So we're going to go on an epic journey, and you're coming with me as we go on an adventure to the fridge to get water. Let's go. Do we need permission slips? Yeah, probably. Come back later. Fridge trip, fridge trip, fridge trip. Guys, this is not even my fridge. Why is water in the fridge? Dude, I have no clue. The only water in this house that I could find was in the fridge. Can you not just use the tap? I would, but my grandparents do this incredible thing with the tying away. Hold up, let me forward the signature. My grandparents do this incredible thing where whenever they leave for a day trip, whenever they take a day trip, they shut off all the water in their house. So you can't use it. It's insanely annoying. I can't go to the bathroom when I'm over here. You get one flush. In case you were doubting my Italianness, check out this wonderful Italian houseplant. That's my favorite thing I've seen all week. Yeah, no, my grandparents are always like, oh, tell... This is not the electricity. Can you show me your cards collection? No, it's not in this house. I'm at my grandparents' house doing this. Yeah, they're always like, like tell Ty he can come over. He can film here. It's like I'd love to, but I can't wash my hands. So you're probably familiar with this entire area. If you watched my video, my popsicle video, I was over here for a lot of it. In fact, the fridge in question is the fridge that I stored the cars in. It was right here on this tray. You can't see the residue from that, but you can see a lot of cheese. There's just a lot of cheese in here, guys. I went to get the water, and there's just another hunk of cheese. Like, they got a lot of cheese in here. We're just gonna grab some water and be on our way. You guys want Snapple? You want an open box of baking soda? Didn't you film Cars Adventures down here? I have on several occasions. This is also where I did a Radiator Springs in Ty's Cars 4. Yeah, this was the basement of my house in Cars Adventures when I did the Real World season. I think they like cheese. I'm starting to think so too. When I did the Real World season, I did it down here. This was the basement. In later appearances of the Real World, it was my basement. Is that cheese directly from the moon? Yes, actually. Little known fact. Next guest host week, get your grandparents to rank cheese. You know what? Please don't go so hard. I should attempt to get my grandparents to do guest host week. Oh, that'd be so funny. Oh, do you think they still have that word search book? They've gotta, right? If you've seen the Popsicle video, you guys know what I'm talking about. Please tell me they still have... Yes, they do. Which one are they doing? They're doing one called Lacking Emotion. Should we call my grandmother and make sure she's okay? She has a word search out in her house called Lacking Emotion. Hold on. There you go. Lacking emotion. Oh my god. Automatic, cold, dead, dull, electronic, emotionless, habitual, impersonal, insensitive, involuntary, lifeless, machine-like, matter-of-fact, perfunctory, power-driven, routine, unconscious, unemotional, unfeeling, unthinking. Me right now, my free grandmother time. Yeah, so there's an alarm in here for some reason, which was recently installed by my grandfather. They live on a very empty street. Because I turned this light on, this alarm started going off. I was trying to film in this room a few weeks ago, and it was really frustrating. Because this alarm went off every time someone went by to walk their dog. Everyone in my family thinks it's completely useless. We were over for Christmas, and every 5 minutes this alarm was going off, and we're like, "What is going on?" Anyway, we're gonna go back to the other room. So, yeah, let's see what word search is next. National parks. That one is normal, at least. I'm gonna steal some chocolate from their candy bowl. And we're gonna be on our way. I think this is leftover from Christmas. This is the best stream, in case you were wondering. Pretty sure. Thank you, I do like this floor. Pretty sure the channel peaked here, guys. Let's get out of here. What did I just randomly join? I was getting water. I'm sorry. Yeah, see, there's an alarm in here for some reason. I'm filming this in my grandparents' house. They're away, so I'm doing the stream here just because it's quiet. All right. I don't know what the alarm is for. Again, we all think it's useless, but whatever. If they want it in their house, then go for it, right? That concludes your field trip. I like a 2-page paper on what you saw on my desk tomorrow morning. Thank you. I saw machine-like personalities. Guys, I think this is the greatest stream in the history of the channel. What other times have you seen mass amounts of cheese in the fridge of an old woman doing word searches? One time this guy came to mow my dead neighbor's lawn for free in the middle of the night. I went home. And Carsley Sanjogo said, I don't think he was entirely with it. I don't think sober people mow lawns in the middle of the night. If you see me on the night of my 21st birthday in a few months, and I am mowing a lawn in the middle of the night, well, you know. My lawn at night is This is such a weird tangent. Mowing the lawn at night is actually really fun. It's such a chill vibe. Not for your neighbors, it isn't. Who wants a lawnmower going off at night? Dude, I'd go insane. I'm just imagining mowing the lawn in the middle of the night. Yeah, when I have my midlife crisis, I'll stop reviewing cars and start reviewing lawnmowers. I turns 21 to fill in the blank. Oh no. My neighbors have to put up with me listening to Metallica probably too loudly. My neighbor is 91 years old, and she's the nicest person on the planet. But I will say, she probably hears a strange amount of talk about Cars and the Muppets coming from inside her house. That's what the sponsor of this video is. Raycon earbuds are a noise canceling. Yes, give the entire town Raycons and the problem will stop. Do not get a sponsor. Well, at 3 a.m. Okay. I was about to vouch for why YouTubers need sponsors, but now I understand the full context. Oh no, I wasn't mocking you about Coco. I just said I don't. There's not a correlation. With the exception of Toy Story, I trust Pixar when it comes to sequels. They usually take their time. I'm not a fan of them continuing Coco, but if they have an idea and it's good, I'll listen. You know. Ty, I should sponsor you so I get like 3 more subscribers from the viewers that also like Ninjago. 50 V-Bucks, man. Only 50? Oh, sorry, I didn't see the chat. I didn't think the chat was acting that way. I'm sorry, then. Only 50? They're doing a Star Wars Battle Pass in a few weeks, man. And apparently Jar Jar Binks is in it. And you're only giving me 50 V-Bucks for that? Do you know how many more V-Bucks I need? I just blew my last V-Bucks on Hatsune Miku. Ty begs for V-Bucks on stream. Alright, you gonna settle with 250? No, you know what? I'm not settling for 250. I still can't buy the battle pass with that, man. I'll give you 2,000. All right, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a very good deal. Thank you. Also, pay me Marvel Rivals premium currency so I can buy whatever outfit they give Magic next. Thank you. You know, the only time I've ever played Roblox was deal. Thank you. You know, the only time I ever played Roblox was on stream on this channel, and I don't think I'll ever come back. I'm sure there are good games on there. The ones I played were not. 30 million V-Bucks, hard cold cash in hand next day. Can I do another Roblox stream with me? No. No, I don't think I will. Fun fact, I joined that stream in the game and I asked you a question about Cars Adventures in the game chat. I wasn't the sharpest tool in the chat. You could have just asked in the YouTube chat, man. I don't think you had a channel yet at the time, though, right? I don't have impound snot rod, so I can't. We need a Ty sing stream one of these days. I'll do it for money. You can't make me sing on command. I didn't have a channel. I'm. What do you think I am? I'm not just gonna sing for you. Ty opens super chats to take song requests. It has to be something I know. So Pitbull only. Fun fact about me. I never sing in public. Like, I think I have a reputation in my family for never singing. It's not something I enjoy to do aloud. I'll do it on camera. I hum a lot. But like the thumbnail for the stream. Thank you. It's simple, but I instead of taking it with the YouTube camera, I took it and uploaded it before. Thank you for joining us, Cars by 95. I will definitely not forget that story. Probably, unfortunately, in all honesty. Sorry guys, I'm just checking something. I have a I've been working on a Uptown Uptown Funk video. Calypso was nice enough to edit for me. I'm checking up on that. I think the last thing I hummed was the beach theme from Super Mario 3D Land. Yes, I am still single. Shocker. You know, I find it I was so taken aback when I watched the video that Marina did for Guest Host Week, and she played the fighting game and puts Tharja from Fire Emblem in it at the end, and on like 3 separate occasions called her Ty's waifu. I was very taken aback by that, and I sent it to my friend. My friend I did Christmas Chaos with. Pro tip: if I say my friend on my channel, it is almost always the guy I did Christmas Chaos with. We talk like every day. And he like exploded when he heard that part. I was a little confused by that. But I thought that was funny. The thing is, I don't really have an interest in getting impound snot rod, but I probably will. The reason why is just because I don't use impound snot rod in Cars Adventures, and I wanted the other impound tuners because at the time, since I didn't have the tuners with flames yet, I didn't have any variants of Boost and Wingo. So that's why I wanted them. But I should get snot rod to complete the set. I should drop hundreds of dollars on one of those Japanese import companies' Tharja statues and put it in the background of my videos. Ty, can you start making Cars Adventures roleplay ASMR? Dadgum McQueen. Acer just got shot. Mater. We have to go back in time to stop Radiator Springs.
from being taken over by the entire cast of X-Men 3: The Last Stand. I think James Marsden is here, and I'm very scared.
McQueen, he was there too. I should have done that. Thank you. I'll be here. I'll be here all week. ASMR Sally kicks you out because we're not showering the days. I was gonna make a joke about the Juggernaut, but we actually did a joke about the Juggernaut in Cars Adventures. I should do ASMR. I should do Bane ASMR. That will be my true calling on YouTube. I was wondering what would break first, Batman, your spirit or your body. And then like I would have two mics. In the other mic, there I would just start like snapping things that sound like Batman's back breaking. That's my true calling on YouTube. Forget this channel. Thank you for joining us, Jax Games. Thank you so much. Heard that as Babe ASMR and was very confused for a second. How's life editing? Life is editing just fine. How's my life going editing? Pain is a pain maker. How is my life going, considering most of it currently is editing, is what I assume you're referring to. It's been fine. I showed my editing timeline of the Disney video earlier. I hit 4.5 hours recently. I've been having fun editing it though. It's been very fun to do. Yeah. Forget this channel. Forget the Muppet channel. Tai2 is going to be rebranded to Bane ASMR. Bane SMR for short. And that's all we're going to do from now on. I'm sorry, guys. I would love to try to do like a 24-hour stream. But if you I'd love to do like a 24-hour stream. But like think of how many awkward pauses. So Tai2 is still a thing. I thought we didn't talk about Tai2. I considered removing Tai2 from my related channels list the other day. I was like, I should still keep it there because people would not know. Yeah, think about how many awkward pauses I take during streams, how many weird tangents I go on, how many breaks I take, how many times I clearly don't know where to take the conversation next. I can barely do this for 3 hours, I think is the longest we've gone for. 24 hours would be painful. Also, streaming ruins my voice. I think my sister has told me that when I talk for videos, I project from the wrong place, and it ends up damaging my throat and my voice for a little bit after I'm done. It actually hurts right now. That's why I always have the water with me. And I do need to learn how to project from a better place, healthier place. I don't know how. That's her theory on it. So for 24 hours, I would be in mild pain for the next several days. I don't have enough content to use Tai2 for, but that's what it used to be for. I was going to ask you to add my channel to the related channels a while ago, then I remembered I only have like 10 cars videos. One does not ask to be added to the related channel section. They simply are. I'm going to be wrapping up the stream in about 10 minutes. I think I just said that, right? See, I'm repeating myself, I think, unless I'm not. I'm so confused. Help me! Yeah, I think we actually have that tea in my house. I'm just not a big fan of tea. Add like a pyramid scheme channel to related channels so everyone thinks that's how you afford cars. Forget ASMR, guys. I'm doing pyramid schemes now. Have you ever actually revived Taitu, or is it just Forever Dead? I honestly, I use the Taitu account to watch videos sometimes, actually. Um, a lot of stuff like I stuff that I don't want clogging up my recommended on my main channel, I switch accounts to Taitu and I watch it on that. So like a lot of music I listen to when I just want like to listen to something, I just do it through YouTube. I do it on Taitu. Interviews, like whenever I want to watch a celebrity interview, I do it on Taitu because those clog up my recommended so fast, and I don't need to constantly see that Seth Rogen talked to Jimmy Fallon last night. So I do use Taitu personally to watch videos. I think if I were to start another channel, I would just start from scratch. Hi, can you listen to my playlist? I'm a little scared. I'm on break from Discord right now. I'm actually not even in the server right now. So 26 car lot that includes Tokyo Mater for $30. Dude, that's less than $1 per car. That's wild. Do the same thing too with my alternate account. Yeah. So since I do personally use it, I'm not gonna go back to uploading videos on there. Whose idea was it to make it into a meme channel, man? Maybe, Louis. I'll let you know. I'll see. It's like I said, I'm not really active right now. Um, yeah, I don't really have an interest. Tokyo Mater's just not a car that I want to spend a lot of money on. He's one that I see loose listings a lot, but they're not. That's scary that you remember the exact day you got it, man. Jeez. I'm not. I don't know. I don't really have a need to get him, to spend that much money on him. I don't know why. For as desirable of an item as he is, it's just not one I'm really interested. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, yeah, it is your birthday, right? It's just not one I'm interested in. Mattel needs to re-release regular Tokyo Mater again. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do that right after they bring back the Cars 3 veterans. Yes, I've heard about the King and the Mackay card 2-pack. I was actually going to do a video on that. You know what I should? You know what we should do? We should make a song called "Things Cars Fans." Called "Things Cars Fans Keep Asking For," which is like, bring back the veterans, also more lemons, and then make cars on the road items other than Jonathan. Make cars on the road items. Don't name them Jonathan. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the mini racers and 155 scale line aren't the same. You know, I don't even know. I doubt they share a team. Honestly, I don't think they would. Samsite also confirmed that the 9-pack that leaked early 2024 was intended to be released in 2023, so it was canceled. The one with the Mac cab and stuff. Yeah, I was gonna do a video on that because that was just like stuff people found in the Mattel customer service. It just seems like a lot of work, and I don't have the time right now. I mean, when you have a series with a large cast like a Cars or a Thomas or something, you are inevitably gonna reuse a name. I have a lot of I've had several characters like in my comic series where I've given them the same name. It is a little strange. We used to have a rule, my co-writer and I, we used to have a rule which is don't use names of people we know in real life. We don't do that anymore. That's just the name pulling up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Or the 5 cars haven't been released are the Infinity Stones of unreleased cars. Actually, there are 6 Infinity Stones. There's like 3 there's more than 1 Burton cars? I just know the cameraman. Okay, look. I mean, we broke that rule a while ago. Yeah. I'm talking Thomas. Oh, okay. You're talking Thomas? I knew it! I knew he was a train the whole time! They're called Infinity Gems. I was at a Marvel exhibit once that had a bunch of MCU props. And my dad and I were looking at the Tesseract. And this one kid goes up to us and like, actually, that's a cosmic cube. It's like, shut up. In the movie, they called it the Tesseract. I'm calling it what the movie called it. I know it's called a cosmic cube. That was a cool exhibit. I wasn't that mean to that guy in real. I didn't say anything. I just that's like one of those things that's just burned in my brain for some reason. Actually, that'll be my next ASMR stream. Did you know that in the comics, Marvel called the boxes, the glowing blue boxes with phenomenal cosmic power,
cosmic cubes. But in the movie, there's just one, and it's called the Tesseract.
Begins to violently stroke flag. Guys, when I start my ASMR career, when I start my ASMR career, what other items do we use? We have the signature Thai stream water bottle. Get the disco ball tie. I used to do this. It was a very good. I used to wear no pants. Cosmic Cube sounds like a controversial YouTuber. Can't you see that? Can't you just see the Sunny V2 documentary already? Cosmic Cube was one of the most loved. What would Cosmic Cube have done? Get the cheese tie. Yes, grating cheese ASMR. What would Cosmic Cube's YouTube career entail? No, Minecraft is too easy. He'd be like Cosmic Cube situation is crazy. Cosmic Cube was one of the most. I know that I'm looking. He's gonna be like. He broke into multiple cube-related stories and blog describes. See, but the guys on YouTube that get in trouble, their channel names never have anything to do with their content. He needs to be like he needs to be like. CSGO so popular. Cosmic Cube used to be one of the most well-renowned World of Warcraft roleplay accounts on YouTube. But now he's in hot water for texting girls, asking them where the directions are to the nearest Walmart. Many people spoke out about this, asking him, alright, so he stole the moon. Cosmic Cube had nefarious plans to steal the moon until he met 3 young girls. No, this has to be somebody's downfall. Cosmic Cube was a beloved ASMR artist who made a role. I like how you say ASMR artist. Cosmic Cube was a famous ASMR. Cosmic Cube was a famous ASMR role player known for his tendency. Okay. Cosmic Cube was a well-known ASMR role player known for eating copious amounts of food and also using disco balls for his ASMR. One day, he appeared on livestream and forgot to bring the food. So he called up Uber Eats and yelled, "Give me the food, you peasant. I can destroy you because I make $30 a month on YouTube." This got him enraged with the greater ASMR community, and he released an apology video, but he did the apology video entirely as ASMR. Mark my words, guys, that's gonna happen one day. Some ASMR channel is gonna get in hot water, and they're gonna apologize in ASMR. They're gonna be like, guys, I'm sorry that I told you all my cat could swim when he couldn't. Guys, this might be the best stream ever for no context. I think after the ukulele we peaked. What about that girl that did the there was this one girl, she was like a TikToker that was accused of like doing some I believe it was her. I'm making animatics after this, please do. There was this girl who was accused of doing some things with her boyfriend without his permission. She did an interpretive dance as an apology. So that one's always up there. I would hope the ukulele is a wake-up call to people to know not to do bad apology videos, but, you know. Oh no, did you actually look up ASMR? I'm sorry. Anyway. This stream's gonna be great for the next time. One said, I'm scared to check my clips after this. You know how you could clip somebody's videos? People do it for my streams all the time. I just clip out the weirdest things I say. I'm very scared to see what will be clipped from here. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I gotta go check out what my buddy Muptown Funk is doing, get his video up. And yeah, I'm gonna go and sleep. I'm gonna sleep. Have a good old sleep. And I'll see you guys. See you guys soon. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. Please like the stream and subscribe to the stream and then unsubscribe from me. Unsubscribe from me. Subscribe to Muptown Funk. Get Muptown Funk to 20 million subscribers. Then do that several more times until we beat out Mr. Beast. Then let Amazon give me my own game show, except I'll actually feed people on it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you ever want to talk to me about YouTube drama, I will listen to it for hours. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me go and close out the stream. Bye now.